These are our questions. Our first question is integration of 4 to 0 dx x squared plus 16. And that is the second integration and the third one. So without wasting time, let's start with the first integration. So when they give the integration like this, I'm solving integration question 1. So the first thing is, let's say you take x squared plus 16, and then you say to become u, and then you do the derivative respecting both sides, you realize that you're not going to find the dx. So what I mean is, let's say we say x squared plus 16 is u, and the derivative of this one, 2x dx, and this du. So we realize like this side is not exactly what you have there. So now how can we approach those kind of questions like that? So to approach those kind of questions like this, so we have now to use the trigonometry identity. So from the Pythagoras theorem, we know that cos squared theta plus sine squared theta is 1. Yeah. So if we divide, let's say we divide both sides by cos squared theta. Cos squared theta. So cos divided by cos, we're just going to have 1. And sine divided by cos, since they're squared, we're just going to have plus tan squared theta. And then 1 over cos is sec, since there is squared, it's going to be sec squared theta. So we're going to use this identity because you guys, you can see from this side, x squared plus 16, it shows us something like this. So this now we do let x squared plus 16. Now, what we can do, we say this x is now what? Is 4 tan theta. And then do the derivative of this one, we have dx, and then this is 4 sec squared theta d theta. So now what will be x squared plus 16? So x squared plus 16, what is x? X is 4 tan theta, so we're going to have 4 tan theta, and then we put squared, plus 16. And then what is 4 squared is 16, so you're going to have 16 tan theta squared plus 16. So we can factorize 16. Factorizing 16, we have tan theta squared plus 1. And then what is tan theta plus 1? It's just sec. So we're going to left with 16 sec squared theta. So now guys, remember, this limit was respecting to x, but in this one we have theta, so it means we have to find the limit respecting to theta. And how can we do that? So by this we are able to solve theta, right? So we will do up limit, x is what? Is 4. So we want to make it in terms of what? Of theta. So we're just going to have 4, we put there, and then we're going to have 4 tan theta. So what is theta here? Theta is just the inverse tan of 4 divided by 4. So use your calculator in radians, and then you should be able to find pi over 4. So your lower limit, your x is 0. So we're just going to have 0 for tan theta. Solving for theta, you should be able to find inverse tan of 0, and inverse tan of 0 is 0. So now the new limit is what? The new limit is pi over 4 and 0. So this integration now can be what? Integration of 4, 0, dx x squared plus 16. We're going to have now integration. What is this limit? We already changed this to pi over 4. And then what is 0? The 0 remains 0. Dx, what is dx? Dx is 4 sec squared theta. So you're going to have 4 sec squared theta d theta over what is x squared plus 16. We already say is 16 sec. So we're gonna have 16 sec squared theta. So we can cancel sec theta, and then we also cancel this one. 4 divided by 14, we're just gonna find what? We're gonna find 1 over 4 integration of pi over 4 0 to d theta. Now what is the integration of d theta? Just theta, right? So we're gonna have 1 over 4 theta, and the limit is going to pi over 4 and 0. So the only part now, we're just gonna put this pi over 4 where there is theta. So you're gonna have 1 over 4, you open your bracket, so your limit is what? We have a limit of pi over 4 minus 0. So 1 over 4 times pi over 4 minus 0. So we're just gonna end up by what? By pi over 16. So guys, this is how you should solve this integration. So integration of 4, 0 dx x squared plus 16, the final answer is pi over 16. Yeah, so that's very easy, right? So what you guys you have to understand is, the first step is, when you just realize like I can't find this one, and we leave this, we just focus on that one, and we're using some trigonometric function. And then after using that, you just substitute your question, you'll be able to find that pi over 16. Thanks. So in the next video, we're gonna move on how we're gonna solve the question 2. Thanks guys. Subscribe please.
You say subscribe and then you